What's up, guys and gals? It's time for another chapter review of Kengan Omega. Kengan Omega, chapter 295, entitled Fox. And I'm like, alright, I like foxes. You know, if I was further out in the country and stuff, I'd probably have a pet fox. Technically not legal, but you can't help wild animals when you got acres and acres of farmland. You know, if they want to come and go as they please, it's like raccoons. What are you going to do? Shoot them? They're good for the environment. Leave the raccoons alone. Leave the foxes alone. I like foxes. Anyways, not the point. The point is, this chapter, we start off with something none of us care about. The Ryuki Koga, you know, they went to the Kure household. Apparently it was a mistranslation or just a not give a shit thing about Shen killed some of our members and sort of idea. Whatever, alright. Maybe they were more implying, like, once again, it could have been a translation thing about them being responsible. I don't know, I don't have the raws, I'm not sure like that, but they were like, oh, you know, when Shen did all that stuff, for all we know, Luhan killed a few people, you know, but either way, the Kure clan's all like, we have our hands full with the Westward faction right now, we don't have time for, you know, entering Kengan matches, we don't have time for a lot of this crap, but Hollis shows up, and Hollis basically says, hey, alright, here's the deal, you're going to survive in the Kure mansion for 24 hours. We're going to attack you by whatever means we want to, and you can, you know, utilize yourself and stuff like that. We're going to dull our swords and stuff. It doesn't feel very Kure clan-y, you know, it's like do or die. If you die, you die. You weren't ready, you know, but they've dulled their swords and stuff, but they will be beaten sort of black and blue, so Ryuki and Koga simply went to go do that stuff. Whatever. Though we do see Carla again, and though it's, once again, it's Oma Kaede's ship. 110% Kaede with Oma, not Carla. However, Carla's still cool as a character. I still like Carla as a character, just not in my ship wheelhouse, you know what I mean? So, we do see Carla here, who immediately attacks because Ryuki's about to ask the question. So, Mr. Hollis, sir, does that mean we're going to be attacked? And boom! And it's like, oh, good, you dodged the first attack. Yep, the 24 hours has already started. You know, sort of idea. So they're not going to have a moment to lose focus sort of idea. Not a bad idea to sort of work in a world of assassins. You know, I feel like this training would have been much more useful before they went to the inside. This feels like going to the inside training where it's do or die and your senses need sharpening at 100% and Batman begins and we're ninjas up in the mountains, you know. Feels much more prevalent for the inside than to train for their new techniques they've learned in the Kengan matches and anything like that, but is what it is as far as that goes. That's the long and short of what happens there. And once again, we don't care. What we do care about, the community jokes that they don't care, but they do care, is when is Kuroki and Joji gonna fight Oma? When is this gonna go down? It's only for 3 minutes, and I love that we basically skip the Lu stuff. Lu attacks, the 3 minutes are up. And the choreography's fine there, and it's just like, yep, so Lu was not able to basically do anything and stuff, and he's like, god damn, I wasn't able to do anything. It felt like he copied my moves and stuff. And Nitoku's there like, hey man, you alright? Like, he's just like, god damn this Oma guy, and it's like, alright, who's next? And you feel the aura, and we already have the lineup. So, we all said that Joji and Kuroki, this basic bitch level principles is not going to be enough to wash these two. We already said this, right? We've all said this in the community, and lo and behold, opening bit, not even 10 seconds into the fight. Oh man, so Kuroki, who I'm just as excited for with Joji, I think they're great. I really want like a big party, like I want Jackie, Joe, Kuroki, Yamagohan, and Oma, and Kuroki to just all be chilling. And Gao Lang too, because Gao Lang can cook and shit. I like Gao Lang and Sao Pang there in the background, where he's like, wow, I love this fiery food, Gao Lang. And he's like, well, it's the subtlety of the soy sauce that really adds to this dish and stuff. I think, see, that's the type of party I want to see. I want to see these characters interacting. It's like, yeah, and someone just freaking out. And it's like, why are you all chilling together right now? And it's like, well, you know, the fight's not for 3 months. I mean, we all gotta eat, you know, like I just want that sort of that attitude, because that's the attitude that the Campfire Kings had when they were just chilling, you know. I want that same attitude. I want that same wonderful attitude. And Kuroki there be like, just setting up a campfire in the middle of the bar, be like, fish on a stick. This is the way I cook in the mountains, you know. I think that'd be great. But either way, yeah. So Kuroki here is the one to go next, and already tells us that Nitoku's going to go after that. So we don't have the three jobbers go first. It's actually the first two, Toa and stuff, and then we jump into Kuroshi's ghost next. And he's like, all right, I can't wait for this. All right, you'll have to go easy on me. You know, I'm not an underground fighter. I'm a professional MMA fighter. And he stands on the top of the world when it comes to that, apparently. He's anywhere between a lightweight and a welterweight or something. Not welterweight, middleweight, middle class. Anyways, unfortunately, I can't pull the chapter up here. I'm doing this all from memory. The chapter's not, the Komaki one, Komaki, whatever you call it. The free use is up right now, and couldn't find another link. So I'm doing this all off of memory that I read at lunchtime here. But Kuroshi manages to immediately, and I love the fact that there's a little bit of banter back and forth, and almost like, yeah, he's the master of the King of Strangers. He's the master of Cosmo. I know he's got something on the go and stuff, and Kuroshi's like, yeah, all right, let's play a little game here. And then immediately, boom, 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 catches Oma immediately, Oma, and catches him, and he's going to break his arm. Immediately, flip, like, he went for a strike. It was awesome. He went low to the ground like a tackle, immediately jumps up for a strike, which ends up going from a strike to a grab immediately. So Oma is completely caught off guard because it was going for a tackle, then it's a strike, now it's a grab, and then it goes into a hold, and now he's got his arm, and he's like, I'm going to break it, sort of idea. And the only reason it doesn't is because, and everyone's like, holy shit, is he trying to break his arm like 3 seconds in? It's like, yeah. Because remember, this dude, supposedly, haven't read Fist of the Seeker, but we've seen his little tendencies. He gets off on breaking bones. Like, that's his big thing. The snap of a broken bone is just like right up his alley. So immediately he's like, all right, you did pretty well. And then slam, and he grabs the arm. Kuroshi's already got him on the back foot, and he's immediately has to use Nico style indestructible so that Kuroshi cannot break his arm. And he's there, and Oma's sweating, and not just because he fought 2 rounds in a row. It's not from those 6 minutes. No. He's sweating because he's like, holy shit, there we go. Like, he goes, you showed your true colors, you damn sly old fox. And his arm is shaking, and he's sweating, and he's pissed. And I'm like, yeah. And Kuroshi's like, I didn't manage to break the arm. Like, this is great, because I have constantly said, I have put Joji and Kuroshi in my power scaling wise. I've always had them in S tier. I believe that concurrently. I believe that the entire time, and I still hold to that. And now it's being proven here. He is washing A-level characters, regardless where you put some of these guys. But, Jose, Haro, Sekibayashi, Toa, Lu, he's, like, on somebody's, I don't think anybody's power scaling list doesn't have at least one of these dudes in A tier, right? So he has been making, basically, other than Seki, really, he's been making a fool out of A tier characters. And Kuroshi is now like, yeah, you might have learned principles. You might be a completely different. Okay, I'm going to break your arm. Please don't break my arm. No. So Kuroshi is that guy. Immediate S tier. I've already had him in my S tier, but I know all you power scalers out there, you're now going to have to bump him up, because I know a lot of you did not have him. Or you said, we can't rank him. You can rank him off of title alone. You didn't need the feats. We had the feats. With Joji, we have the feats. We know of his strength capacity. We don't know it down to a pinpoint measurement within the tier, but we knew where he sat. Like, his pupils haven't surpassed him. So, and like, did you think, like, people are like, oh, Koga's now A tier and stuff like that? You think Kuroshi? Do you think Koga can lay a finger on Kuroshi or his uncle? Abso-fucking-lutely not. So for all the people that put Koga up in some mid-A tier, which he does not deserve to be in, but even if you do, Kuroshi and Joji would mop the floor with them. It'd be like the Zai-G shit all over again. It would be an embarrassment. So, yeah, either way, Chapter 295, I loved it because, yeah, it was the Kure clan, so it's like, yeah, okay, so we're continuing that plot line, yada, 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 that's fine. Nice to see Hollis again, though that art obviously wasn't drawn very well. Carla was cool to see and stuff. Hollis wasn't looking exactly like Hollis. He looks kind of like a, well, like a joke right now. It's like where Hollis should be looking as the current standing patriarch and stuff like. He should be looking a little more masculine. He should be looking a little more toned. There should have been more detail in that. Obviously, Darrow has very much lost his passion for Kengan. We know this, but still, that model was not on key for Hollis. Hollis always looked a lot cooler, and I would think that maybe Hollis would have gotten a new style by now. You know, maybe changed up the drip somewhat. Maybe whether the clothing or the hair, something, right? Maybe fighting the Westward faction, he got a cool scar, a Yamcha scar across the eye, you know, something. But other than that stuff, and then once again seeing Kuroshi there and stuff, and the choreography was fine, the art was fine for that portion, and yeah, I'm happy with it because I wanted to see Kuroshi in action. I want to see Joji in action, and I want to see them up against an Oma with these. Lay down the basic, you know, the footwork of principles here. We're on the base level. We got to build the rest of the building, but we're there. He's stronger than when he defeated the likes of Roland. When he went toe-to-toe, when he's been going toe-to-toe with Kure Ryan. When he's been that guy. Right? So, let's see it. Let's see what he can do. So, I want to see Kuroshi up against this. This is awesome, like, as far as I'm concerned. I know a lot of people won't like the chapter. I don't care. I enjoyed it. I did. We didn't spend too much time on the Kure stuff, and now, or the Koga Ryuki stuff, I should say. I like the Kure clan. I just don't care for our main characters right now. And we jumped to our real main character, and it's pretty cool to see him, you know, back on the back foot finally. Ever since he came down from the mountains, he's just been walking through life. He's been strutting. And Kuroshi's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And remember, he's the one person that Oma didn't call there. Oma didn't call him there, and Kuroshi was like, nah. If Joji's going to fight you, I want to crack at you too. So, and he is that sly old fox. Let's go. The freak himself up against Oma. I don't think either one of them are going to lose, but I think Kuroshi's going to be the one that comes out looking better than Oma. I really do. I 100% do, because once again, he was a master 6 years ago. Kuroshi's already master class. Like, Kuroshi and Joji were already in that Kuroki level tier of being a master already back in Ashura. So, they've only improved, or even if they have, they've always been standing there in the S tier of the master class. They just have been, and now we're finally seeing it. Oma now has the ability to actually try to fight Kuroshi, is more the accurate term here, so... Anyway, I think it's cool because I like both characters. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Chapter did feel quite short. I don't think I missed anything, but once again, going off of memory here. But yeah, I liked it. Hope you guys did too. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys back here next time for Kengan Omega Chapter 296, where Kuroshi and Oma really going to go down at it. I'm hoping for some good choreography, maybe with Kuroshi into the fold. Maybe Darrow will be a little more excited to draw a Fist's Secret character in action or something. I don't know where he's going to draw his passion from if he ever does get it back. So we'll just have to wait and see, right? So anyways, that's it for me. Have a good Wednesday, guys. See you next time.